Cindy. This is our mixed level class, Fat Chance Belly Dance style. It's filmed June 11th of 2020. It's our 4 p.m. class. We covered a lot of really fun stuff today. We covered some fading and some really cool turns. So if you have any questions at all about class, anything we covered in class, feel free to shoot me a message. You can email me at irietribal@yahoo.com, or you can find me on Facebook. And for more information on classes, visit www.irietribal.com/class info. Have a good time, guys.
So today is week two of our mixed level. So mixed level is the best class, I think, in the world because everybody in every level can kind of come in and find a little spot. So I actually think all my classes are the best class in the world, so there's that. So today what we're going to be working on is we're going to be, our drill is going to be the Arabic Shimmy with arms and turn. We're going to do the Chico 4-corner, and then we're going to do the TSWAAT. So we're going to drill those in place, and we're going to rinse and repeat, drill, rinse and repeat, just keep doing that. I'll break them down, and then we'll go. So to get those nice in our muscles. Then we're going to actually fade the A-SWAAT, so that way we figure out what the clean fade is. There's blue tape on the floor, and that is my faded line. So when we go to do that, I'll explain the tape. The Chico 4 corners, I want to do it in a circle, and the TSWAAT, Turkish Shimmy with arms and turn, I want to do that in a circle as well. So, I have a big class, a lot of stuff planned. I may get to everything. If not, I will add it to next week and then keep building. So, I always have way more curriculum than I do time, but I can't keep you guys all night. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys. because it's important to keep that shimmy and your Arabic going at the same time. So that's a challenge for a lot of people. I know it was for me. So it's one of those moves that I drill relentlessly on my own. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So keeping that Arabic on your shimmy in the proper angle. So I'm just going to do that really quick. So we're here in performance angle at that 10 o'clock here. And it's Arabic shimmy, Arabic shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the shimmy going. 5, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If for some reason your shimmy goes away during it, it's okay, life will go on. But try to remember to keep it in there. When you're doing your regular shimmy, I know you've heard me say this before, when you're doing your regular shimmy, we do it side to side, right? Feet next to each other. When you do your Arabic shimmy, that right foot is in front of left, so that automatically gives you that little Arabic rock of the weight change. So that right there is half the battle of your Arabic shimmy, is remembering that rock back and forth with the chest lift, okay? So even if while you're Arabic shimmying, if the shimmy goes away, as long as you're doing this and in your brain shimmying like a mad woman or mad person, keep in mind that shimmy's got to be there. And eventually everything is going to melt into one and you will be glorious. Okay? Glorious-er. Because you're already glorious. All right. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Regular Arabic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And shimmy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Regular Arabic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Regular shimmy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arabic shimmy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? In your brain. It's all happening together. All right. So, I do a little foot kick. I know a lot of people do a little foot kick. I try to reel it in, but it's a skirt. It's Vegas, so what happens under the skirt kind of stays under the skirt. So if you're doing that little foot kick, unless they're checking you out under your skirt, they won't know what's happening. And if they are getting that close to you under your skirt, they need to go buy you dinner. Okay? All right. So we're going to add that cue for the Arabic shimmy with arms and turn. So we're going to go sideways on this. So when you're doing your Arabic shimmy with arms and turn, you're turning to the left wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're turning to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're back in that performance angle. So for the cue, for the with arm and turn, the cue is a glance over your right shoulder. So on your 1, 2, 3, 4, you're looking over your right shoulder. And so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to this corner here. And then 5, 6, 7, 8 is the turn. So if we're here, for the movement without the cue, it's left to right. The movement with the cue, it's left corner here, or left side, sorry, and then to that right corner. If you go over to the right side, you're actually going to throw yourself off a beat and a half. So it would be side, right corner, and then your turn 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no level change for the cue. It automatically happens. If it happens more than If it's very defined, and it's fine, but there's really no drop to it. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3. Corner. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3. Corner. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? Questions? Comments? Concerns? Yes? No? Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright, so we're here. We're gonna do it faster. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you're doing your 5, 6, 7, 8, hand goes to your hip and then brings up 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't stay here and then go around. Questions? Comments? Concerns? Alright, let's put music on. And you do have to cue the flourish every single time. messes with my head every single time. I'm like, ah! So, it's my challenge song. Alright, so, that's our Arabic shimmy with arms and turn. So, of the cueing, okay? So you actually have your cue, but you have an intention. So the cues usually for the fades are so small and nothing more than just a little glance that you really have to pay attention to that leader's intention, okay? So if you see somebody coming at you, move. That's basically what it is. So you need to have the right footwork for the fade in order to give your legs the most ability to open and move. So if you lock your legs here like this, you're not going to have a very big range of motion when you go to fade backwards. Okay? So this tape here, this in the middle here is my imaginary 8. It's probably too far, but somewhere in the middle of where you want to be and where you are needs to be your 8. And what I mean by that is if we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see how I went back with my back foot? So now my 1 can actually be, it can be 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then my 8 is up here again. And then when I'm going to fade this, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, these imaginary boxes that we dance in, the center that you want to fade back between the two boxes is where your left foot 8 needs to be. Okay? The center of each box is 3. So what I mean is if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's my 8. So by the time I'm on number 3, my foot number 3, it should be in the middle of that box. So that way I can plant my 4 and go on to my 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be 1, 2, 3 in the middle, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? So 3 is actually taking you where you want to be. Your 4 is fixing you so you're in the proper angle that you need to be. And then 5, 6, 7, 8 is your turn, and your 1 is your go. There you go. So let's just walk through it. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes sense? So that whole line that you want to travel, that 8 is your intention for the people behind you. So if you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the people behind you are just like, here she comes, and then you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay, now we're going to do the whole thing. Faster. Questions? Comments? Concerns? No? Okay, good. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? Okay. So the footwork for your Arabic Shimmy arms and turn is the exact same footwork as your triangle step. If you think of that. We don't necessarily grapevine until we do. So what I mean, so the grapevine is technically 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're doing our fade, this is our 8. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not really a grapevine, but it kind of is. So that, all right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And fade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? So as long as you remember that whole 8 is here and then your 1 is releasing you back, don't try to lock your 8 up here. Don't try to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Because then when you want to do your 1 to cover a lot of space, you're going to be like 1. And you can't get that far because your legs are too close together. So, hua and hua. Okay? Alright. We have no questions. We're going to go on to our Chico 4 corners, and then we're going to do them both together. Alright. So our Chico 4 corners is a hip bump flat to our 4 corners. We start the right front corner and then go from there. So we're here. In performance angle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. When you're moving around in your corners, try to open up. Try to be more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm still hitting that corner, but see how open I am? As opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because if you do it that way, what happens is it accidentally turns into Chico 4 sides, and you start hitting the sides of your box instead of the corner. So in your brain, think, I need to follow that arm and that elbow and get myself into that corner. And I need to do the same here, into the corner, same here, into the corner, same here, into the corner. So my hand and my hip follow each other. I am one, when I do this, I have very fluid arms. I like drawing pictures with my arms, and that's exactly what's going through my head when I'm dancing. So you'll see, with me, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not breaking any rules because I'm still coming down like this. I'm just using my forearm and my hand to kind of guide my hip where I want it to go. So if I'm here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I try to make it a continuous motion. That's how I do it. I love fluidity. I don't like, it's not that I don't like it, but it's very hard for me to go, hua, 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 hua. To me, that reminds me of Beyonce, like, so yeah, I don't do that. So that, you'll see my arms do that, okay? So we're, and that'll actually help you too. If you think of your hands going into that corner, then your hip and your hand are gonna move the same with that bump, bump. Hip bump it up. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, all good. The A squat into the Chico four corners. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cue down. 2, 3, 4. Turn. 6, 7. Fade. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And fade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I remembered. The Chico four corners is done flat foot. So if for some reason you miss that intention or cue, which you probably won't, but if you do, look for the height change. And how we're counting it actually tells you when to change it. So if we're in the Arabic Shimmy, so we're going to go up on our balls, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. So you see how on the 8, I brought it down, and then I started and 1. That's a soft transition from the Arabic Shimmy into your Chico. Because you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So that whole process brings you down, plants you on your 8, and then has you starting on your and 1. Don't be afraid to bring that arm down and then out for your Chico four corners, as opposed to going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha! So there's really like nothing in between here. It's just like from up here to straight down. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, it just gives you a little bit of a, hello, look what I'm doing now, right? Gives you a little bit of zhuzh to add to it. All right? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fade back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q. 2, 3, 4. Turn. 6, 7. Fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good? Questions? Yes.
Those arms.
What arms?
Arms.
Which ones?
Okay. Here's this classical barbell style.
How does it stop?
Yeah, this Barbie doll here, like bump, 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 bump.
So, the camera too. So if I'm like this, so if I come down, this is what my arm is doing. My hand is going like that. That's all that's happening.
Okay.
That's all that's happening. So I'm going from here to there.
Here.
Like that's all that's happening is I'm just moving my fingers, I'm pointing in the corner here, and then now I'm pointing with my wrist. That's all I'm doing. So if I stand up and do it, I come down like this, I come down like this, and then I point my wrist in the corner.
Okay, let me try. So here comes, thumbs up.
And then just move your wrist.
Okay.
Because if you move your wrist, if you see if I move my wrist from here to here, see how it looks like my arm moved a whole lot? But it literally is just my wrist.
Right.
It's an illusion. Yeah, I've been called out on that before. And I tell people, I'm not breaking any rules. Your arms are supposed to be here. Okay? So, if your arms are supposed to be here all the time, okay, so even if I have my arms here, my husband's going to be editing this and going, what the hell are you doing? So, if I come down like this, see how my arms are in, but the minute I do this, see how they look like they moved out? Here and here, here and here. It's literally just my hands.
It's a little thin flick.
It is. So, when you do arm undulations, okay, when you do arm undulations like this, here, 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 here. That's basically what the arm undulations are. Like the C-3PO droid, these are not the droids you were looking for. But we add hand fluidity here, so that way, when we're doing our arm undulations like this, it doesn't look like we're going we're actually going here, 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 here. And it looks like my arms are doing a lot more than they are, but if I stop my hands, that's what my arms are doing. And then we add that little elbow up and drop, elbow up and drop. But what your arms themselves are doing out here is nothing more than bop, 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 bop. But then I add that hand fluidity and it turns into this. So you add the hand fluidity and the elbows and it adds more fluidity. So that's all I'm doing there. I'm keeping my elbows raised here, and then I'm pulling here to have my wrist lead as well. So also, when you bring your hand up, your hand should kind of fall, right? So you're leading with your wrist. When you pull your hand down, it's like this, like painting the back of the wall, like Carolina said, when you do this, and then you paint the wall here and paint the wall. So it's the same thing. So pretend you have a little string here. String pulls it up, string pulls it down. String pulls it up, string pulls it down. So if we lead with our elbows up into the corner, that string is going to pull us into that corner. And then when we switch, the next one, my wrist is actually going to change here to have me go here. Sorry, here, and then my wrist is in that corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I come down, and then I move my wrist palms out. I may have said that wrong. So down, and then 1, 2. So it's the outside wrist, or the inside of your wrist, right here, coming out. Because you want to show your palms of your hands to your audience. I said that wrong. So for here, it's going to go 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes sense?
Okay, but don't push your hand.
Don't push your hand. No, you're not going push, 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 push,
Yeah.
push, push.
I got it.
Okay. All right, again. I cover this actually in like my intro class, which is a wonderful tip for everybody. If you want to keep your elbows up all the time, point your hand to the back of the room. So if we're here, point your hand to the back of the room. If you want to keep your elbow up when you go on a Chico four corners, come up, point your hand to the front of the room, but your palm that way. So it's here. That's going to keep your elbow up. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And the only thing that's really constantly moving on the whole thing, is you're just guiding your body into the direction you want to go, and you're not pushing. Sometimes less is more, and I have to learn that a lot, but less is more. So a passive motion is better than an active motion when it comes to just movement. Don't know where I was, so it doesn't really matter. So let's move right along. Let's go to our TSWAAT. Oh, were we on the arms? Are we clear on the arms? Are we good? Do we need more choo-choo arms or Chico arms? Are we good? Okay, alright. So we're going to go into the TSWAAT. Alright, so the Turkish Shimmy with arms in turn. Remember, your Turkish is done in this performance angle. It's a severe performance angle. Arms are here. So for your Turkish Shimmy, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, you're not knocking things off the table. So you're not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not doing that. You're actually keeping your arms here on the ends of your box in your performance angle here, and you're engaging that back right muscle, that lat, to pull your arm back. So this arm, we're actually walking into. So if I stop and I come back, my arm hasn't really moved. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna move a little bit, and again, it's a passive motion. And I remember what I was saying. When I learned this, I learned the cues as motions that are actively moving is a cue. Motions that are passively moving with us are not, right? So say like the Egyptian, we're here, this is all passive motion, but then we want to go into the Egyptian half turn, we actively move ourselves here. 2, 3, and so then we come here, this is all passive again, and then when we go to cue again, active, and turn, okay? So always remember active motion, if you're truly like, wah, 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 I'm going to be checking you out for a cue. If you're just letting your body flow, the Turkish is more of a passive motion. So when you're coming here, you're moving into your left arm here, and when you come back, you're just coming back in. Your right arm is actually engaging back into your back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So you're just kind of letting your arms hang out there. That back muscle is really working. You're staying nice and open, and you're not doing this. Okay? And if you are doing this, your cat's probably mad at you because you're knocking all that stuff off the table. Alright. Turkish Shimmy is a 4-count move. 1, 2, 3, 4. We add 5, 6, 7, 8 for the Turkish Shimmy with arms and turn. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop, 6, 7, 8. Scoop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, you're still staying open to your audience. You're not dancing directly into that corner. When you are scooping, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're scooping down right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your left is 5, 6, hip, and then draw up. So this one goes all the way around, and your left one goes to your hip, and then draws up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hip, 6, 7, 8. 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 So we're doing it in performance angle, so we want to make sure we're not closing off to our audience. So that's why when you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, it's nice and big and up. But if you come back and then do the 5, 6, 7, 8, see how much I have to turn in order to get that 5, 6, 7, 8 out? So instead, you do a big one here, because it's pretty easy to do because you're there. The left arm is going to go down to your hip and then up your side. So big sweep, 2, 3, 4, down to your hip, up your side. Big 2, 3, 4, down to your hip, up your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to your hip, up to your side. Okay? I actually had, that one got adjusted on me. I had questions on it for years. When I did the advanced teacher training, I don't know, 4 years ago, Carolina fixed that one for me, and it made much more sense, and it made moving it a lot easier for some reason. So, when we do the half turn we move front left corner, front back corner. When you carry your Turkish shimmy around, your legs are going to move before your upper body. So it's kind of like your upper body is going to follow your leg. So it's that whole resistance and release. So when we turn it, so for here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when you come back to the front, you're going to be back in your performance angle. Try to avoid this. It's not a travel move, so there's no reason to be using this much of your box and everybody else's, okay? So it's literally right there in the center of your box is where you turn. So you're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, hip and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hip and up. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, hip and up. Step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The cue is if I'm here doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, my cue is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. And then you go into something else. Questions? Alright, so the reason why that you have your hips move before with that resistance and release is because the whole thing is done in performance angle. So, it's actually going to help you stay and return back to your performance angle where you started. If for some reason you're here and all of a sudden your half turn turns into this is It's one of those things where it's just loose. So you have to make sure that you're hearing your performance angle with everything. So when you actually turn your feet move a little bit this way to that left, and you're turning your boob and your shoulder into the corner. But if you look down at my box, I'm still in performance angle. I haven't gone flat. So it's not a flat side-to-side move. Your toes will always be in a performance angle, and your body is going to travel around it. Good? Questions? No? Drilling? Yes? Okay. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5, 6, 7, fade, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, fade back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Chico 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 6, 7, fade, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fade, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fade, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And you attack my tape and all right, so we get to the center. Okay? So once we get to the center, after the 5, 6, 7, 8, the leader basically just does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it's gonna chill here and wait for everybody else to join them. So, in the perfect world, what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna see you and go, oh, yay, we're gonna turn the circle. What might happen is, and they might turn back around because they're not sure what's going on, but we're definitely turning the circle. When we turn the circle on this guy, performance angle, okay, so we're here. We turn on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 2 full turns, and you count your feet, okay? So it's gonna go scoop, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're here. And you're gonna go down. 5, 6, 7. Watch my 8 is over here. Because I want to make sure my 1, 2, 3, 4 is good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So when you're turning, like I said, make sure you're in your performance angle, always. That's just going to help you to remember. If you fall out of it, nothing bad is going to happen. Hopefully, nothing bad will happen. So if you fall out of it, neat. But that's just going to help you to remember to get back into it once you do your 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm back in performance angle. And then it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like a chassé turn. If you think about it, like in ballet, it's like, whoa. So it's that 1, 2, 3, 4 turn. And it's 2 full turns. Alright, so we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I chill here waiting for you guys, alright? Now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? I am going to kind of put a star by what we didn't go over all the way. So next week, we're going to start with that TSWAAT in a circle. We're going to drill it all again. And then we're going to add that Chico 4-corner in a circle. Alright? I might add the roundhouse too, just because it's pretty much the same thing, movement-wise. But we're definitely going to do the Chico 4-corner in a circle and the TSWAAT in a circle. Any questions whatsoever for me? No? Okay. Thank you for joining me. I love you. I appreciate you more than you know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.